They're just writing down my tune. Writing down my tunes.
So you have a copyist right here.
Yes. The copyist section over here. I like that. Real nice. Really? Really? That's your title? You know.
Is that really how it is?
No. No, not at all. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, so I think, right, like, for the head, just keep it open. Like, real, it's still ballet, but then if it leads to a groove for the solos, then just flow with that.
Okay.
But for the beginning and it's open, colors, beauty. Nice.
Should I close these?
I like those open.
Leave those open?
I like them open.
Leave them open. Okay.
Because they're indirect light.
Alright, cool.
So, melody, color, and then what? How many times did that? Twice? Once.
Well, I'm gonna go through it once, and then we'll do solos, and then head out. It's gonna be just one time, and then okay. So that ending chord for the end, like when we do it, it's gonna be and then the last chord is gonna be like an A flat minor.
Okay.
Last one, A flat minor.
But that's gonna be like the very last chord you guys play. You just flip it right. Okay.
Flip it. Yeah. Squeeze it in reverse.
So you don't. It's all right. This is my tune, coming, going, and yeah. One, two, three, four. workshopping it, so I cued it too early, but
Let's go, let's go.
Can we just take it? Can we just go through the head one more time? But I'll actually I'll cue it right this time. Cue head up.
Yeah. I got all that. You're all that cool?
And then you're all no, yes, wait, why?
Is that cool the way we played the melody? Like how we played the
I had I just a little more. Yeah, more like for the solos, the groove is cool, but for the heads, like a little more.
Where's the climactic point?
At the F11 to the E F minor 11.
The last 4 bars.
Pretty no, the last
6.
last 6.
Oh, the last 6. Okay.
F minor 11. That's where it should be.
Yeah, it should be just like
That's the
6 from the end.
Yeah, bar.
We'll just take it, so head up. I'll try to lead it more too.
Are you gonna retard at the end?
Yeah. I'm planning on retarding at the at those last 2 bars, like starting at the E flat sus4.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're not going to E flat 7, right? From E flat sus.
No, I am. We're gonna go with it. We're like that's gonna be
Oh, okay.
Really quick. Can you just play your voicing from the D flat minor 7 to the C minor 11?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I was reading it as a different chord, but.
And then go one more. Okay, got you.
What's it? D
I'm fine. Just find a line to play.
Oh. No.
So I'm gonna do.
Oh.
What's it? What note are you playing there? Do it again.
Where?
Play it again.
Go from the beginning.
Oh, the melody.
I'm not playing melody.
You're just doing
I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving guide to mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's do the head up. One, two, three, four.
volume, but just in your spaces. You know what I mean? It's nobody's there giving me the boom. I just need the strong downbeats.
Okay.
The melody is beautiful, and it starts and ends at a specific place every time. So that tells you, wow. So I have space from the melody when it happens to there to make something happen. And in those spaces, you know, he's holding a long note, he's playing a long note, she's just playing time. It's all you up in there to change the colors and to do, you know, a lot of different things. And so just be cognizant of that. I think for you, it's not about finding something to play. It's just about playing what you already have inside, playing it out, and being confident, a lot more confident. Like you were confident about the joke you said. Exactly. See how you smile? Because you say the joke and it's like, yeah, it goes like this, and then we start playing, you kind of like, you know what I mean? Just go ahead and play. Strong and wrong is better than nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Elena. So in the melodies, even when you're playing mellow, be sure that you're still kind of keeping some sort of time. Mm-hmm. Like if you can, when you're playing open, even if you can keep your hi-hat on quarter notes softly, like while you're playing your mallets, while you're playing your brushes, just to provide some momentum. And everybody in the rhythm section has to be really in tune to that. Think, who's providing the rhythmic motion? Because somebody's got to be giving it at every time, or else the tune will feel like. You know what I mean? Even in your groove, sometimes, be sure that the groove is kind of more consistent and less bashy. Does that make sense? It's not, it's more like, right? You want it to glide more, not be so like, too much bashing. Okay? And I want you two guys to link up on something. That's the thing. So now the tune is so wide open. Now the musical choices that you're making are so much more important because it's not written. So are you gonna play doom, doom, do do dum? You know what I mean? And if you look at Elena and say do do dum, then it's like, oh, okay, I'll play with you. Do do dum. You see what I mean? Some of you have to make some choices, and when you come up with an idea, like that was my idea, do that for at least 4 more bars and watch what happens. That's cellular playing. When you say, okay, what's the melody? So ga dee da dee da do 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 da ba dee da da. You see what I mean? Using stuff from the tune to say, okay, this is our cellular thing. Let's start here. That's a great starting place, and then we can move around and see what else that we can create. So I want you guys to dig deeper within the song. The song is beautiful. Okay? The end of the first 4 bars, Elena, bar 4 and bar 5, what is changing in the harmony? Oh, you want a part?
No.
Oh, you gotta get a part.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling.
We can share.
That's what I'm feeling. Can we get another one? Can I just copy it?
Yeah. Victor, you have your manuscript pad?
It's not
You said bar 4 and bar 5?
Yeah.
It's a B major 7 to B major 6.
Is there
Okay. So the root is staying the same, right?
The
The
tension's
chord is
changing.
changing. The intention is changing, but it's not a big bash,
Mhm.
right? Bar 5 isn't a big event.
Yeah.
It's more of a, right?
Yeah.
So if you play the melody again, the melody kind of stays the same, but a note is changing in the melody.
Okay.
So just be aware that a lot of times our jobs as drummers is to play the phrase, but we get too much into, okay, every 4 bars, I know I gotta play this, right? Listen to the phrase and listen to the harmonic motion. There it's not moving as much. It would make more sense if you played bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bar 6, because that's when the change is happening. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Okay? So always be in tune to that harmonic motion and how it's moving. That was a place. There's some.
Let's go from the top. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sharp 9 chord in there.
It's an altar chord.
The altar chord. Elena, that's a very important chord. That sound is not in there before. So you should make something out of that. And then I love what Victor is doing. So by the time it gets to the E something, the E after that altar chord, the E minor, E something.
E flat altar.
E
E flat altar.
is it E flat?
Afterwards, after that, E flat, A flat minor 7.
No, keep going.
F sharp minor.
E7, major 7 sharp 11.
E7. E major. Yeah, when it gets to the E, and then after that is the F, right? Right. So Elena, when it gets to that E major, that's where you should be building.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but even in a different type of way. Just actually play it, and then I'll. So Elena, can you play some of those upbeats with Victor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Can you turn the brush around? Yeah. Okay. Now, more towards the edge. So, ding, king, king, the back of the brushes. Then you hold the brushes like this, and then get to the edge of the cymbal, and then.
You mean like with this part?
Yep. Okay. Let me show you a little trick. Are these ones?
No.
No? I'll do that. So a little trick is to bend the brushes. So it's not straight. So you can actually roll on the cymbal. So, bing, 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 something like that. Okay. Start from the top. Yep. A little bit. Yep. 2, 3, 4. So if he's playing upbeats, then what should you do?
Downbeat.
Oh.
There you go. Woo! So maybe quarters.
Pat from the A flat. That's where I'm starting to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bigger swell, and you did it early too, so it's.
Actually, don't go bigger. I'm sorry. Don't go bigger, but just release on the F instead of the E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was aware of it.
Yeah. Alright, keep that time going though. Keep that time going. Alright, let's try it. Everybody. Stop. Yep. I felt that.
3, 4. Would be the minor to major, minor to major. You see what I mean? Is that what you were going to? You were planning on starting a groove in a solo, or were you just gonna stay there?
I don't know. Like we would definitely go to the groove at some point. So I could start it there, or I could wait.
Okay.
Until
Waiting was cool too. I was just. That would be a suggestion if you were going to.
Okay.
And we can start doing the groove like we did in the melody.
Sure. Now, you get into a space where it's coming together. Now, don't go away from the things you're doing in the melody. Don't let it become just changes you're playing over. You know how it gets like that? You know, after you finish the melody, it's like, okay, let me play over this chord, this chord, this chord. Remember the melody. You know what I mean? Still play around with that in your mind while the solo is going on. Still play around with the ding 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 ding. Don't go away from that.
Yeah.
Unless something else is just calling you so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try one more time. Can we try the intro with the minor to major, open for a little while?
Yeah. The F minor to E major.
Okay.
Right?
3 and 4. Section Q to go on, and you come in at the top. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna?
No, it's just gonna be rhythm section. And then we're gonna
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do the top. The chart.
Yeah.
How many bars are left till the end?
6.
That is the 6th bar to the end, the beginning of that groove.
So it goes after E, and then 2 more bars.
And then the sus, and then the dominant is back to the top.
Okay. Yeah. So Amy, you'll cue the last 2 chords.
Okay.
Just open it up. 3 and 4.
Sorry.
Can you give me some time in your left hand? Now do the same thing you were doing with the other hand. Just keep time. Yeah. There you go, see?
Oh wait, no. You
Oh.
then you play the last 2. Then you play the last 2 chords. And then we go.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So now you're setting up your thing.
Okay. We're not going to the E flat sus.
No, we are.
No,
We are. Oh, okay, okay.
I thought it was just those 2 chords.
Yeah, when the cue happens, you play the last 2 chords.
And then we
Got
go.
it.
Okay.
Cool. I like the space in the beginning, but I would say get there. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
talking about Jalen was talking about how having to choose sides.
Yeah.
Try not to choose a side between groove and ballad. Try to be just in the middle of it, where it's kind of happening. Because I feel like when you go ballad, you go, and when you go groove, you go like, right? It's more in between. It's more. And then when it comes to the major, instead of the heavy snare sometimes gets in the way.
Okay.
So just be cognizant that it's a little more in the mellow side, but it can still get into a groove thing. Can you do something for me? Take a drumstick and just play on the left side, right? Just play quarter notes. That's groove to me. You see what I mean? Now do that and then just do harder with your left hand. Just a little harder with your left hand. Play a little bass drum. Boom. See what I mean? That's a little more there. See, you're playing ballad feel, but it's just a little pick me up. It's like, wait a minute, it's actually a groove going. You don't want the groove to be so overt on this tune. It's not like, it's like groove. No, it's more like, right.
Okay.
You want people's head to be nodding, but in a ballad way. And then they're like, wait a minute, that's actually a groove. You see what I mean?
Okay.
You want it a little more mysterious. Just a little more mysterious.
Okay.
And then it can build, like on the head out when it gets to the vampy part. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I think it sounded good.
Yeah.
I think it sounded good. There are a few places where, harmonically, I wish you guys would shape it a little better. It's something around there that gets funny to me, but I think we can figure it out. Maybe it was just the way y'all played it that time, but we'll figure that out. But it sounded nice. How you guys feel about it? What are your suggestions?
Do you like the line that I was saying?
Yeah. But I think we're going back to what we were talking about. It's like kind of open in the pocket kind of thing. It's like, I definitely want to have like the groove, that pocket in it. But like definitely what you were talking about, just having just being aware, just like it is a ballad. Just I definitely have like there's an arc that I'm always picturing, like just like just like going from open and then like get more like it's like a steady groove and then back into that like free groove pocket kind of thing. But I'm just thinking every time I hear this piece, I'm always picturing like how like Brad Meldow's trio, like with I hear like there's like Jeff Ballard does this thing where you just like keep
Oh, you're hearing that?
kind of a little bit like kind of like an eighth note on a cymbal kind of thing, but like keeping that pocket, like keeping everything that you're doing, but like more like not chorded, but like eighths.
But like still with the
Still that
backbeat?
seemed like still that mysterious pocket kind of thing. Everything sounds like beautiful, not perfect, but beautiful. Yeah, I like it.
It reminds me of the Bad Plus, kind of.
A little bit.
Like when it goes to the piano solo, like that's what I was picturing with that groove part, so that's why I was doing it kind of on the heavier side, because it just reminded me of like, but like with piano, I don't know. But it doesn't have to be that heavy, that's fine.
Yeah. And I have one other thing that like, just for putting the title into this piece, I just picture, think of a memory of like something or somebody just is like, it was in your life and then comes out of your life. It was like one of those people, Cool.
Coming and going.
Do you want to run it once from the top, or no?
You already ran it.
Okay.
Say, what's that?
We just ran a bit. I'm cool. I'm happy with it.
Cool. Let's do another piece. Cool.
You want to do?
Thank you for playing this.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you guys want to do? Hey, want to do mine too? Or does somebody else have a tune that they want to play?
I do your mine after yours. Or
Different respect.
I have to print mine though.
Okay.
Do you want to play?
Not right now.
Let's do yours.
Sure.
Or you got yours too?
It's not. Mine's not right. Well, like an
Nice song.
Jackie?
Thank you. One, I heard the line with some ornamentation. I didn't understand why the line was just over there.
There are a couple of beautiful men.
Jack, take it. I was just talking to me.
But basically,
That's totally.
history can be good.
One, two. How many copies?
What is meant for coming and going?
Perspective.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out too. So I'm gonna be playing. I'm like, this was like a workshop thing, so I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to ask if there was.
There was no.
like that.
No, not.